Welcome to State. My name is Shannon Talenko, and I'm an advisor in the psychology department. 15 minutes that you will find helpful as you transition to Penn University Park. Some of the topics that will be covered include use of your transfer credits, if any, entrance to major requirements, scheduling, and other information that will be helpful to you in the next several months. This webinar is intended to give a broad overview for students transitioning to University Park. You will be working with the advisor at your campus to plan for your next semester and will be assigned to a university advisor prior to arriving in the fall. This may not apply but I think it is useful in case you have taken courses or intend to take courses at another institution at some point. It's important that you first make that the courses you intend to take transfer to Penn State by using the transfer credit evaluation tool. This is what the transfer credit evaluation looks like. It is a database of previously evaluated courses and how they transfer to Penn State. The tool is very user-friendly and you should have no problem following the steps. Here's the link so that you can note it for future reference. And I will also show you what it looks like online. Also, I wanted to say if you we started right at 12. I see people have already showed up, but feel free to go ahead and ask at any point if you have them, or you can type them into the chat box, and I'll do my best to answer. Some courses transfer to Penn State as direct equivalent to a Penn State course, and some transfer to Penn State as general credit. For example, you might decide to take a general education course at a community college this summer. You would need to check the transfer course evaluation tool to see if and how the course transfers. If the course you plan to take transfers as a general credit, you want to be sure your advisor to determine how it will be used in your degree audit. If it transfers as a general and you use it in your major option or supporting course area, you will need to provide a syllabus for the course. If the course you are taking is not listed on this tool, then you can print out a transfer course evaluation form and then directions on how to submit to the office of So psychology is one of the only liberal arts majors that has entrance to major requirements, or what we call ETM. These ETMs are, as listed, Psych 100, Intro to Psychology, Stat 200 or Psych 200, Elementary Statistics, 3 credits of a quantification or GQ, and 3 credits of a GS. For the GQ, that would be and the Stat Psych 200. Now I'm going to talk about scheduling, probably the biggest reason you are watching this webinar. But first, here is some important information that you need to know about the prescribed courses for the major. Your first semester at University Park, you will want to schedule Psych 105, Psychology as a Science and Profession. It's a great course that explores the use of different aspects of psychology in both the academic and in applied settings. It's a great way to get acclimated to psychology at Penn State. In your next semester, provided you have completed the prerequisite STAT course, you will want to schedule Psych 301W. This is a research methods course that you will need to take prior to taking your senior seminar, which is Psych 490. Because Psych 105 and Psych 301W are both content and work-intensive courses, it is recommended that you take them sequentially rather than concurrently so that you are able to sufficiently focus on the material. Also, material covered in Psych 105 will be helpful in your approach to the work in Psych 3W. Finally, Psych 490 is taken in your senior year after you take Psych 3 in at least 6 credits of 400 level psychology courses. Psych 490 is an encompassing course that integrates your year's knowledge from your coursework to apply your knowledge in a small and more intimate classroom setting. You will review research around a specific topic of study. Typically, for your semester at University Park, less is scheduling 15 to 16 credits for your first semester at University Park will give you the time to get acclimated to a new environment, friends, and new courses. It takes used to university, and our change students have found that the transition is easier 5 classes as opposed to 6. So to review, you would want to take Psych 100 when you arrive. The next semester, Psych W, and then your final year, Psych 490. So another question that we hear from students is how to earn your registration date for the upcoming semester. The registration timetable, which is through the registrar's website and pictured here, and it will tell you the date that you schedule for the upcoming semester. The more credits you have, then the easier or the earlier you can go ahead and schedule. An easier method for finding your registration date is to look at your degree audit. So you'll see at the top of your degree audit that it will say when you may register for an upcoming semester. So this was a sample taken from someone else's degree audit, and that person could have scheduled on March 19th of this year. And that was determined based on their total credit. So psychology is offered as either Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science degree. While both degrees require the same psychology-specific courses, there are significant differences. For example, Bachelor of Arts students are to develop proficiency to the 12th credit level in a single world language. This also provides the opportunity to develop depth or breadth in the knowledge domains of arts, humanities, natural sciences, quantification, and social and behavioral sciences. In addition, the Bachelor of Arts degree requires a course about non-Western cultures in addition to US and IL cultures. The other notable difference in the BA program is that students have the option of choosing any of the English 202 offerings of A, B, C, or D. In comparison, the Bachelor of Science require the 12th credit level proficiency. only the 2 years of high school for admissions language. Instead of the knowledge domain that is required of the BA, the Bachelor of Science offers helps students to study more in depth in the option areas, which are life sciences. That includes a mix of biology and anthropology courses. The neuroscience option, which includes chemistry and biology courses. The business option, which has business-related courses. And the quantification option, which will include higher level math and statistics courses. The Bachelor of Science degree requires only the U.S. and IL cultures competency and English 202A, effective writing in the social sciences. Students enrolled in the Penn State Psychology degree program at University Park must take at least 24 designated courses at University Park. For students who have taken several psychology courses at their current campus, you should be prepared to take additional courses in psychology at University Park in order to meet the 24 credit requirement. It is important to note that the 24 credits must be taken at University Park. World Campus courses do not count toward University Park competency. You'll find a link to the competency policy at the bottom of the I'll also go ahead and I won't be able to paste it, but I'll give you a moment to go ahead and write that down if you would. Does anyone have any questions while we pause? Okay, I will wait for Trinae. Beth is another advisor here. And again, I'm Shannon Talenko. I don't know if all of you caught that when you were signing in. And thank you, Beth, for providing that link. Wait just a couple more seconds. Okay, so Trinae took English 202A this semester. Yeah, so really, because you took 202A, and really, had you already taken it, we would have been able to make an exception if you had taken something besides 202A, like B, C, or D. Because you took it before getting here, we may be able to make an exception to that for the Bachelor of Science. You don't have to do the Bachelor of Science just because you already took 202A. You'd still have that option available to you. So that's something you can, if you're trying to decide between the Bachelor of Science or the Bachelor of Arts, then you can have that conversation with your advisor when you get here, or go ahead and, you can send an email now if you have any concerns. But with taking 202A, you'd be fine for either one. I hope that answers your question. You're welcome. So for the recommended academic plans, we have some more links here that are available, and I think Beth may be able to provide those for us as well as we go through, and also I think I have some links to them as well in the presentation. So let's go ahead forward. One thing to keep in mind with the sample plans is that they're just meant to give you an idea of how a typical semester may look. Depending on the different types of courses you've taken before changing to University Park, your semester may look different, and that's okay. You'll just work that out with your advisor. And again, it's just a plan. It doesn't mean that you're off track or anything like that. For the supporting course list for the Bachelor of Science option was also included in that previous slide. With every option, there is an area of 9 in supporting courses. This allows students to meet the prerequisites for the higher level courses required in the option area. You can take a list to see what courses can count: natural sciences, arts and humanities, and social sciences. looks like, where you can find the course list for the Bachelor of Science options. It's also important to learn how to read your degree audit. It's your official advice document used to determine your progress toward meeting your program and university requirements for graduation. For students who have met entrance to major requirements and are not yet formally in the major, or if you wish to explore other majors, or you can, as it says here, degree audit. Once you get into eLion, your second step would be to go ahead and select, when you're on the degree audit page, intended alternative majors to explore. Then you would click on continue. You would select for the college liberal arts, then either the Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science in Psychology for the major. If you're selecting the Bachelor of Science, then you have to select the appropriate option as well. Then you would click Submit Degree Audit Request. Then next you would select View Audit Request Status, then Continue. You have to sometimes click multiple times the recheck status until the requested degree audit it shows as and as it says, take clicks. Select the degree audit, the to view, and then select View Audit. And this also shows you what it looks like when you're in the in eLion from the menu. So the degree audit will give you a list of requirements needed in order to graduate. It includes all requirements for the major, general education, for of Arts knowledge domain, and any other requirements for the Bachelor of Arts, like language, if that's applicable. Any university requirements, such as the cultures competency, writing across the curriculum, the minimum number of credits, and many other things. As mentioned previously, you can find out when you will schedule for an upcoming semester. And here's just a little snippet of what the part of the degree audit looks like. And here we're showing you the core courses that all majors take. Then all majors, or in the psychology BA or BS, determine one of these areas, or determine a course from each of these areas, group A, B, and C, and then you take an additional 200, and then you have your 400 level courses, which you need 12 credits of. And a little while ago, Beth gave a link to the recommended academic plans for liberal arts major in the chat box if you wanted to note that as well. So when you look at the degree audit, if you see a no, right, like here, that means that there's maybe all of the requirements, or at least some, at least one of the requirements you have not met yet. If it says okay, then that means that it's been completed and the grade has been recorded. Each subsection begins with a plus or a minus sign, and that means whether it's complete or incomplete, or sometimes on the way toward completion or in progress. The audit also alerts you as to whether there are specific courses prescribed, as we can see where it is stated that you need to take all of the following courses, or where there is a choice of courses, such as in groups A, B, and C that I pointed to a few seconds ago. If you need more information, you can follow the links for a guide on how to read a degree audit. And of course, as advisors, we're willing to help you learn how to determine that too. In addition to classroom education, there are plenty of ways to further enhance your college experience. Depending on your future career goals, you may choose to participate in one or more of the opportunities available. Many students work in professors' labs, assisting them with their research, entering data, gathering information, or even interviewing research subjects. Other students may choose education abroad experience, where you can gain real-world cultural experiences. Regardless of the opportunities that you take advantage, you should take advantage of getting involved in as many things that you can, because this may be the only opportunity where you really get to explore what you want to do later in life. The Career Enrichment Network is a great resource for you as you explore these enrichment opportunities. To help you as you continue on your academic journey, you will be assigned to one of the professional advisors in the psychology department prior to arriving in the fall. We're here to assist you in creating the best education possible. We strongly encourage you to read the advising syllabus, which is available in PDF format at the Psychology Advising website. Here you will read about the role of advising in your education, how to schedule an appointment, what is appropriate for walk-in appointments and emails, and what issues should be addressed during appointments. To schedule an appointment with your University Park advisor, please use the link provided below and then watch the short video on appointment scheduling. Also, as a final note, you can schedule an appointment with an advisor now. Again, we would like you to view the appointment scheduling, and so that you know how to do that. And even if you're not going to be here, you can indicate in the scheduling system that you want a phone appointment, and then you can just call us at that appointed time, and that's perfectly fine. And I guess at this time, here are some other additional links. Did anyone have any other questions? We really appreciate you taking time this afternoon, especially during, I don't know if it's finals week at your campuses as well, but I'm sure you're busy, and so it's good that you took this time to learn a little bit more. You're welcome, Emily. Thank you for participating. You're welcome. We'll look forward to seeing you here in the fall.